welcome to another vlog. So for today's video, we will be cooking a creamy bacon shrimp pasta. So yeah, I'll be preparing for that ingredients. And so right now I'm boiling a water for pasta, and I'll show you what I need to prep for this dish. So here you go, guys. So first stuff is mushroom. I'm gonna add mushroom to it. So I already washed this tomato. Here you go. Oopsie. Cut it by in a half. So what we'll do is we'll cut all the vegetables first that is included on it before we go on to the meat product. I will be using a whole garlic. Before I cut the garlic, I always press it first, so that way it's easier to chop it up. And also easier to remove the when you hold the knife, it should be like this. It's like you're the one who's controlling it. You're the one who's controlling the knife, not the knife will control you. There you go, guys. I'm just gonna chop it up really well. So, since I don't have shallots, I'm going to use a red onion. And then I'm going to add a parsley, fresh parsley to it. Later on. So I'll just prep it right now. That way. I don't need to cut anymore while I'm cooking. When I'm cooking, I like to prep everything first before I start cooking. So I'm not like stop, go. When I'm cooking, I like to focus. On my dish. Here you go, guys. I'm done with all the vegetables. And I'm just gonna put this aside. So I already cut garlic, onion, and fresh parsley, mushrooms, and I sliced a cherry tomato. So for the cutting board, we don't use same cutting board, so to prevent a cross contamination. So here's the bacon. It was frozen, so I put it in a microwave to thaw it, so to defrost it, I mean. So there you go. I'm just gonna dice it up. Careful. Like I said, you're the one who has to control your knife, not the knife will control you. That way you have your movements. So since there's so many parts on this bacon, I'm just cutting really a little bit slower, not too fast, and I do it like one by one, otherwise you'll be like forever cutting your bacon. So I cut like all this way, like so. All done. I'm going to fry this. I'm using this pot. It's kind of like a wok. I always like to cook on a deep pan. That way it's so easy to mix. First off, like I said, we're going to fry the bacon. Like I said again, this dish is so easy, so simple. Here's the bacon. So after we cut that bacon, always wash your hands, or any kind of meat that you're cutting. Always wash your hands. That way you don't you don't contaminate anything around your area. So for the pasta, we will be using a Catalini. It's a bone noodles. That's what I'm going to use. The last time that I make this, I used a spaghettini. It's like thin spaghetti. That one is pretty good too, but I just like to try something different noodles. So I'm going to use two boxes of this because I have work tomorrow, so that way I have baon. So for the water, I already add oil and salt to it, just a little bit of salt. So there's the bacon, I always add pepper to it. It adds flavor. Our bacon is done. So I'm just gonna put this aside. So here's our bacon. I already put it out, and we're going to drain this oil. I'm not going to use the bacon oil. Next would be, I'm going to put a little bit of butter, maybe like 2 tablespoons. There you go. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. I'm using guys a avocado oil. I love using this because this oil doesn't burn so fast, unlike olive oil. It's not good for high temperature. So this one is good for any high temperature. So next up, I'm going to say the garlic and onion. I'm going to saute these two. First will be onion first. Inuuna ko yung onion guys kasi para hindi ko masunog yung garlic to. So that's why I'm cooking the onion first. As you can see, I don't use a lot of oil. I just use right para hindi siya greasy, para hindi greasy ang pasta natin, and mas masarap kainin. So I can add the garlic. There you go. And then I'm going to put the shrimp now. On my shrimp, I do add garlic powder. Smoked paprika. Black pepper. A little bit of salt. There you go. Naamoy ko na siya, ang bango niya. There you go. And then this shrimp, once this done, I'm going to put it aside. Once it's cooked. So there you go guys, our pasta is done. I'm just going to remove it in the water, and I'm sauteing our tomato and mushroom. I'm gonna lower the heat, that way it won't burn. go guys, our pasta is done. I'm just gonna put that aside while I'm cooking the mushrooms and tomato. So this pretty much is almost done. So I'm going to add this spinach. And then I'll put this back. The reason why I put this aside so that way it won't overcook. I'm gonna lower the heat. There you go. Bacon. There you go. Now, the spinach is almost like cooking. I'm going to add a heavy cream. I didn't find the store a heavy cream, so I'm going to use a whipping cream. It's okay. It's almost the same consistency though. So yeah. There you go. There you go, guys. So I add 1 carton of whipping cream or heavy cream. Now we can add our pasta. Parmesan cheese and also a mozzarella cheese. This dish, it makes the dish more creamier. And before that, I'm going to add a fresh ground pepper. Cheesy goodness. And then this is actually a Grana Panado cheese. Or you guys can use any kind of cheese you want. Yummy. So good. I'm excited. This dish is so good. And I'm going to add a garlic powder again. Garlic powder, it's always add extra flavor and also this thing. I'm not going to add a salt, so that way it's not going to be salty because bacon, it adds already salt to it. And on the shrimp, when I was cooking the shrimp, I add a little bit of salt already, so I think that would be enough salt for this dish. So I'm not going to add any more. Here you go, guys. I'll show you. So here's our pasta. Creamy bacon shrimp pasta. And then also, I'll add this a little bit of parsley, Italian parsley. Mix it again. Tikman ko na siya, guys. I'm going to taste it. So I would know if there's something missing. I can adjust to it. So good. I don't need to add anything. The salt to it is just perfect. Maybe I'll add a little bit of this. So good. And wish I can add chili flakes, but since I have little one, so I'm just going to serve it on the side like Kevin said. It's done, guys. There you go. Here's our creamy bacon shrimp pasta. It's singing happy birthday. She's singing happy birthday. Because she has this book, Peter Rabbit Happy Birthday. So we read that almost like every day now. That's her favorite book right now. And she's been like singing happy birthday. One day, you guys hear? Happy birthday. By the way, Kathryn is like 18 months old. She'll be soon 19 months old. Oh yeah, 19 on the 19. You guys hear that? She's been singing happy birthday. So here you go. And then I'm going to add another Grana Panado cheese, or you guys can use Parmesan cheese, whatever you guys like. Oh, so good. There you go. And also the fresh parsley, Italian parsley that I chopped earlier. I saved some for garnish. And there you have it. You have it, guys. Here's our creamy bacon shrimp pasta. That's good.
Some people don't like cilantro. Oh, we got our pasta dish.
Oh, look at what we got. There you go, guys. She's singing happy birthday. Sing happy birthday, happy. Can we put aside Bella first? Can we put Bella here because we're going to eat, okay? There you go. Mmm, yummy. Do you want some shrimp? Of course. I'm going to cut the shrimp first, okay? Okay? So, that's it, guys. We're going to have supper. And
Enjoy.
thank you guys for watching. Hope you like this video. And please don't forget to like and share and subscribe on our channel. I'm going to leave the ingredients on the description box. So you guys can enjoy too. Say bye. Kathryn, bye. Remember, life is beautiful. Mwah. Thank you. Mwah. Bye, guys.